Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by FII and Delta.exchange. Today morning, believe me, I woke up at 4:30 just to see how a Dow future opens, because the Dow future opens at 4:30 in the morning, our Indian time, and it was down. It was down nearly 200 points. And yesterday there was some good news. The French President Macron talked to Putin, and like some ceasefire meeting and this and that, plus something, but that did not have any effect, and Dow future fell 200 point, Nasdaq future fell 200 point, and then 5:30 in the AM, Japan, Australia, South Korea, they all opened very badly. Japan index Nikkei opened around 600 points lower. But then suddenly the news came, Russian president and American president will be meeting each other, and then Zoom, and Dow future from minus 200 to plus 200, Nasdaq future from minus 200 to plus 200, and Australian market, it was down 100 point, they came to plus, and all kinds of this news. And then how long it lasts? None of the good news or none of the bad news lasts more than 24 hours. And within 24 hours, today afternoon, the Russia said, no, we are not confirming it. The meeting with Biden, we are not ready to confirm. And then everything fell. And this headline news related to Russia, Ukraine, one day good news, market shoots up, the next day bad news, market shoots down, this is bringing a huge volatility to the markets. And in addition to this huge volatility induced by this Russian-Ukraine problem, we have our own set of problems. And these FIIs, I really do not know. And as of now, the data is still not out. And I'm sure today they would have sold very heavily. And otherwise, like, why our market open and then within a few minutes it falls like anything, and Nifty has fallen nearly 200 points after opening, and even the 17,100 was broken, and nobody expected. See, yesterday around 3 p.m. it was 17,400 plus. Now today morning 9:30 it is 17,100 minus. This is a kind of swing. Then what happened? As usual, probably the domestic institution would have stepped in to stabilize the market, and then Nifty shot up more than 250 points, and then only to fall again back to 17,200. And Bank Nifty was even more volatile. From intraday low to intraday high, Bank Nifty was up 900 point and then fell 500 point. It's such a huge volatile market and killing the traders on both the sides. And this alternate good news, bad news, I think it's going to continue at least for another 1 week to 10 days. And today, after this bad news that Russia did not confirm the meeting with the president, the Russian markets were down nearly 3%. And right now I check, Dow future, European markets are all down like anything, and particularly German market. The German market will be punished heavily. That's because, as I told you during the weekend, so they are not going to get cheaper gas. And already there, today some data was there, so that indicates, the energy prices are too high because of that inflation was very high, something like that. And today US markets are closed, so therefore we can expect some little bit reprieve, and otherwise the US market go down 500 point, go up 500 point, accordingly SGX Nifty will also be going. So that is being saved today, and today both US and Canada markets are closed. And looking at the open interest, it's really confusing. And probably when the morning when the market went down, people have sold huge call options, Again, when the market shot up, people would have sold huge put option. So both calls are also high and puts are also high, and markets are all over the places, and option selling also all over the places. What is really a little bit disturbing is that the India VIX today also moved higher, and today for a third straight day the India VIX moved higher. And usually, let us say if last Monday the market fell more than 500 point, last Tuesday market shot up more than 500 point, and after that it is consolidating. So it is just consolidating between 17,000 to 17,500. But in this consolidation period, and VIX is on a day-to-day basis is shooting higher, and today it is around 23, and 23 is really a high VIX, and I think this is going to continue at least until middle of March. Why middle of March? Number one, LIC IPO, I do not know. So still I feel that there is a wrong time, and they should have come few months earlier. And as per some news, LIC shares are being sold at a discount. So LIC IPO is one big issue because it has to suck a lot of liquidity from the market, but already markets are so fragile. When the liquidity is sucked out, that's going to be a problem. And second one, the 5 state elections, and of course those state elections are not very important except the Uttar Pradesh state election. And the third thing is the US Fed meeting sometimes in the middle of March. So to add to all these problems, this Russia-Ukraine problem is also a big problem. So markets will be very, very volatile. So the only way what you can do is that stay at a far away distance. And I've been selling some put options and call options, but put option I'm selling 16,800 and below only. Call option I'm selling 17,800 above only for the last 2 days, but today I started selling 17,600 also. And today morning it has given a decent premium. In fact, morning opening itself, it was trading around 38-40 rupees. That's a decent premium. That's for short term. So in short term, keep the positions light, and these markets are going to throw a lot more surprises, and I will not be surprised if 17,000 is broken by the end of this expiry, and I will not be even surprised even the 200-day moving average is broken. Now the 200-day moving average is around 16,860, and you may remember last week the low was 16,800. So once 200-day moving average is broken in US, why not it can happen in India? Is possible. So that too, if FIIs are not selling that much, then we can have some kind of a belief. But the way FIIs are selling, no matter what, every day they are selling 2,000 to 3,000 crores. And today, usually the data will come earlier. Now it's 6:45, still it is not out. And most of the time I have observed, if the data is coming very late, means usually the selling by FII is very huge. So anyway, tomorrow morning we will discuss what is that figure, and I think they should have sold at least 2,000 to 3,000 crores. So let us see. So tomorrow, be ready for roller coaster ride, and I'm expecting at least overnight roller coaster ride in SGX Nifty, maybe a little bit less because of US market holiday. So hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.